Yo, what is good, everybody? Your bro Jadiro here, and we're running it back on the Eagle Evade Spiritborn today. We're going to run through some gameplay on Season 11. The season is kind of running dry right now, but again, we're just going to run it back, keep playing this game because we absolutely love this game. Having a whole lot of fun. I think we've gone to the ends of what we wanted to get. We got a few builds here. Looks like you guys want some build guides, so today I'll be kind of going over like a live demonstration of the Eagle Evade. This is as far as I can get the build. Of course, this is also without any so we don't have the official build guide out yet, but if you guys want to see that, please let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to put a build guide together for you guys. But this is kind of this is just basically a basic version of the build. We're gonna completely leave sanctification out of the equation. So that's what we're going to do. Just want to make sure all the sound's working. Looks like everything's going good. Hopefully get some good clips today. And yeah, if you guys need to join up, again, my battle tag is always above the webcam there. So if you guys need help with anything, I'll be sure to help you out. That is what I love to do, is help the community. We got the Discord also about to fly up. Let's see if we got it here. No, that's Battle.net. We don't even have the Discord open here. Let's check if we can open it up here. Let's go to Discord. We got the Diablo 4 fam server almost up and running. Just a few more tweaks here. It should be good to go by February. We got everything going here. So if you guys are looking for the Discord, we almost got it going here. So just about probably February we'll have it ready for. But other than that, it's looking okay. We got the Diablo 4 fam server. It's gonna be absolutely dope. But let's see if we can get into the game now. Finally, of course. So let's run it back. Let's go and do a discrete. I mean, what do we want here? We want max life, right? Yeah, max life, because we already have so much of it. And then we'll go. I was wondering, yeah, maybe we don't even need. Oh, this is the Crushing Hands build. We'll switch up to the Eagle Evade Spiritborn right now. I was running this yesterday. Let's go. Let's switch to evade. Why can't we equip? Okay, so if you ever run into an issue where you can't equip, what I suggest you do is just unsocket everything. Unsocket everything. Yeah, just unsocket everything. That is your best bet. Usually it's because of how your socketing is, you can't. So let's see if we can equip it now. Evade Eagle, still can't do it. Why can't I equip it? We're missing something here. Something is not right. Okay, so we got that. We got the rings. We got the boots, right? Then we have Loyalty's Mantle. Oh, Wushu Nakpa probably has something in it. Oh, where's Wushu? Did we put it back? There it is. That's why Wushu and Loyalty's Mantle has. Okay, so let's unsocket this Chem Gem. Still can't equip it. Okay, we'll just equip it manually because the game's being very foolish. So we got Storm Feather Potency, Storm Feather Potency, Storm Feather Potency. Then we got the boots. Fire damage would be cool. We could try and do fire damage. Okay, well, we got all that going. We got Rada Kepalex. Ushinapa. Yeah, don't know why it doesn't let us equip it. I'm trying to figure out why we can't equip the build. There is a discrepancy. Is we don't have the gloves? What's this? You don't have the Venomous Brawler? Here we do. It's right here. Why wouldn't it let us equip it? We've got everything here. Maybe if we do something like we equipped. Anyhow, we're wise enough to know how it works. So we're going to do the chem with the, good thing we have it saved though. It's going to be chem, not overpower. We want chem basic. And then we want ultimate cooldown. Even though I don't think we need the ultimate cooldown, it would be nice. Ultimate cooldown on the avoiding damage. And then we can barrier up our helm. And then we can roll. It's very funny though that we can't equip the evade build. Very weird. We've got everything we need here. Is it the ruins? We gotta do all this manually, eh? Very weird. Okay. It's a different shroud. Ushinapa. 14 supremacy. Okay, skill tree. This is gonna be fun to remake. Brutal. So we're basically remaking this from scratch. So what we can do that. So what do we need here? What do we need here? That's good. Scourge is good. We're gonna need yeah. We gotta get rid of all this stuff now, guys. Give me a second. The spirit hall is gonna be the same. We're gonna want, we got supremacy on deck. Good. We don't need to necessarily. Good. Just one here. And we need 1, 2, 3. Good. Not a potency skill. That's good. That's good. Eagled up. No, we don't need Ravager either. What we could do though is just go crushing hand to fill in, yeah. Boom. We don't need to be pushing evade at all. What we need is armored hide, something like this. Scourges are 1. Okay, cool. It's really corny that we can't just go and equip our old override. Let me just try and do the unsocket thing again. Why is a game like this? Never know. So much easier if we could just equip it. Let's go back to, let's equip Crushing Palm again. Okay. Weird. Such a weird flex that we can't equip this back. Why? What am I missing here? What changed? Nothing. Well, Let's leave the game. Let's go back in and then we'll try it again. It's very weird that we can't just re-equip our build. So weird. Even with everything unsocketed, it's crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. Still, eh? Okay, whatever. Game is being cheese. We will cheese with it. We just gotta swap all the stuff around. Cool. Frustrating. Okay, cool. Let's go. Wushu. Loyalties. Boom. Bing. Bong. Boom. And then we just need the... Yep. Good. Let's do it. Put it like it wants it. Oh, no. No way. Get out of here. Unforgivable, bro. Okay. Void damage. Ultimate. No, we want 100% damage increase, right? Now we can't equip nothing. So we can still equip all these, just not that. Crap gems. Christ. We screwed up so bad. That's okay. And then we had amethyst. Oh, that's the way she goes when you rush. We ain't never getting those back, eh? Sucks. Cool. Switch up the Paragon board here. We don't need this. This can be replaced by Storm Feather. And then this, don't need physical damage. This can be replaced by heal skills. Non-physical damage. Resolve, we don't need resolve. Storm Feather bonus we need to max out though. I had this already figured out. Okay. Sorry guys. What you got here? As much as possible. Okay. That's good. Something down here we don't need. We don't need attack speed either. So we can fully max out our board. We don't need chance for resolve. Lightning damage, this is what we need. We had the board set up before. It's okay. We'll get it done here. Sure. Critical strike. One, two, three. So much. Okay, anyways. So vexed. We just lost perfect diamonds, everything there, because I logged out because it wouldn't let me just equip the build because it's bugged. Gotta love this game. Let's just see if we can run it back. It's horrible. I should check this before we started. That's okay. Is what it is now. I feel like our damage is just gonna go poo-poo. Oh, cool, sick, dude. Evade Eagle Spiritborn. We don't even have the right skills on. Sick. Yeah, let's do it over here, because this way, else we're gonna get holy crunch, bro. Just end me. Thanks. Not even the right build, you know. Here we go. Protect me to here. We're here. Thought name's to here for a second. We don't have the right skills on. What are we doing? Looking goofy. Alright, cool. Let's do that. We did a Paragon board. Core damage doesn't matter. Yeah, basic skills matter. Don't need 4 here. Good. That's great. Good. Good. Don't need any of that. It's good. Don't need this. Yeah, this would be good. Boom. Ironhide. Scourge can be 1. We don't need Ravager. We can go Crushing Hands. We have that. It's good. I mean, Ravager does help with the ferocity, though. We just need 1. It's good. Great. Boom, boom, boom. And we don't need that. It's good. Scourge. Just really quickly here, guys. 6 there. Good. Basically, what else can we do here? Sure, just for now. Let's regulate this build first. All of that because we didn't, because it wouldn't let us switch to the army's bugged. So if ruins have changed or things have upgraded, it's really silly, honestly. It's really silly. Work in progress, I'm sure. This isn't good. Oh, these are right boots. Oh, that's why. This needs to be on the... It needs to be present. One more time. This is the hard knock life of not having the armory built up. That's okay. What classes you guys playing? I am curious. I was like wondering, I'm like, why? So we need Thunder Spike on here. That's why we don't go Ravager. We need Thunder Spike on the... Yes, perfect. Probably don't go Ravager, but we could. Basic damage is good. You can drop the tune here. Wipe on hit, can't hurt. Spirit Halls are both Eagle. This should be a lot better. Okay, now the video starts. Here we go. 20 minutes in, we're now starting. Much better. The damage, though. I wish I had a build guide that, I mean, we're doing the billions. We're okay. It's not horrible. Here we go. It's a former shell of our original build. What I'll do is I'll put the build guide on Mobilytics. If you guys want to see a build guide for it, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make one. I know it's kind of late in the season, but I'm wondering, is people still playing the game? I feel like I'm still playing, like I'm still feeling fulfilled by the game. It's a lot of fun to play still, but you know, I hope they keep adding stuff to keep the season going. Like it can go as, this game can go as long as they want it to, as long as they keep adding new things to the game on top of like the tower and such. So pretty simple here. I'm just making sure we can push this evenly. It's not perfect because it's not the exact build I had. Like there's things I have to go back and work out. This is the Crushing Hands build. The Paragon board set up for Crushing Hands, not Eagle Evade. It wouldn't let me equip my Eagle Evade build at all. I thought this would be a good build just to farm with. Very strong, very simple, very easy to put together. And you don't have to worry too much about sanctification either. Sanctification is very luck based, right? If you don't have the luck of the leprechauns, you're not gonna get a good sanctification majority of the time, right? But if you have a lot of time to spend and you can keep like re-sanctifying items and keeping that up, you'll eventually, I'm sure, land a mythic power on some of your gear, which is pretty good. Yeah, this is kind of like a former shell of itself. Be really interested to see though if we did like Sunbird's Gorget, how different you know our damage is. It'd be really interesting to see. We'd lose Stormfeather potency obviously, but I'll try it out. I'll try it out for funsies. Yeah, right now just playing the Eagle Evade. I got 3 other builds too that are really good. It's just unfortunate that the armory didn't load the correct build. It wouldn't let me do it. Something changed where I couldn't. It's either the ruins or the gems or something changed where I couldn't equip them. Now I'm back to. I have to go farm gems for sure to get my diamonds back. That took a while to farm that. That's okay. It's a gift and a curse, I would assume. But I mean, you can do easily. You can do billions of damage so easily with Eagle Evade. Oops, sorry, wasn't paying attention. That could also be due to my resistances not being on anymore. I went from diamonds to the royal. Yeah, that's. Anyways, that's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I'm back in the 2000s probably. Yeah, this was at 3000 even. Really hurts. So we're like super squishy on all our builds now. Okay, we'll get through it. We will get through this. Boom, open up right away. Many versions of this build, which is good. Boom. Wow. Always like that first time come back to the pit. Okay, we can upgrade this. Lightning damage, good. Gotta look for the right affixes though. If you don't have the right affixes, the builds are gonna be alright. They're gonna be decent. Let's see what we got here though. We got anything good? Nope. Ooh, that's pretty good. Just get rid of lightning resistance. Don't need it. Don't need it. We got a cool amulet. Just great. Cool amulet. Yeah, the rings do it though. Okay. Let's make sure. See now if I go here, still can't do it. Yeah, we lost. Big time on the gems. Anything of treasure breach. Sucks. Craft sigils, can't craft sigils. Okay. Let's go back. Make sure this is correct. We want the crit damage possible. No. See, that's what I want. Yeah. See, that'd be great right here if we did. See, this isn't even applicable. This should be drive. Yeah. Sucks. We can't. It won't let us equip our. What sucks even more is it doesn't tell you why you can't equip it. Right. This is our typical build right here. Oh, so just. It doesn't tell you why you can't equip it. I feel like just playing payback then. But then again, we're even more of a glass cannon with that. So what we need to do is we need to farm gems. So let's go. Oh, usually I just go farm Helltide or something like that, get some gems, but we don't even have that. So, when in doubt, just go hit an army. So here we go. Social, I'll go list a party. I'm gonna do some nightmare dungeons. Nightmare dungeons. I'm gonna do repeat runs, farming, quick clear, social. Well, social. Newcomers are welcome always. Relaxed. And yeah, cool. This party. If anyone wants to join too, if you guys need help with anything, I have my battle tag is above the webcam there. You guys can add me on BattleNet, and I'd be more than happy to accept your friend request, and we can yeah, we could run it back, man. If you guys need help with anything, I plan on playing Diablo 4 indefinitely, so yeah, let me know. Just gonna blast through these. Nice boots. I should really empty my bags too. I have so much gear from Sanctification. I want to try sunbirds too while we're here. Might as well try sunbirds while we're, you know, while we're in the game. Lots of boots. There's a door. We also have a Discord coming up soon too. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'm just working on the final touches, making sure it's got the onboarding set so that when you guys join, you know, you can find where you want to go, and all the channels are official. I'll give you guys a sneak peek right after this dungeon. I'll show you guys. I feel like this would be the best time to create a new class too. Like just kind of run it back on an alternative character. I think that it's also a good time because you're getting the bonus XP and a whole bunch of other stuff too, which is really cool. But I'm really excited about the expansion as well, man. The expansion looks like it's gonna be pretty dope. I can't wait to test it on the PTR. I pre-ordered it myself. Hopefully I'll be able to do some giveaways before it goes live. So it's all about like the region and stuff that you're into on Battle.net. So unfortunately I can't gift across and overseas. I'm from North America, so from Canada. You can't. Yeah, you can't. Ooh, that had fragments. You can't gift overseas, unfortunately. Makes no sense to me. Okay. But I think you can gift like a Battle.net balance. It doesn't work out so that you know, it equates. Say you're like in Europe or whatever. It's really tricky. Here we go. Chest armor. We're gonna have to empty this. Gonna have to empty this bag. Get our gems back. Boom, ring. Ooh. It's good. It's got some good affixes on it, but it having the what was that? I mean, did Infernal Hordes give the best gem ratio? I'm not even sure anymore. It's okay, we'll get there. Okay, let's go back. Let's put everything that we don't need out of our bags back into our inventory. So like boots. It's a good ring, but that life per second greater affix is doo-doo. It's almost like you can't fail. You can't really lose on the what is this doing? No idea. So let's put those in there, and we got our boot slot here. Everything else we can scrapola. Just got all the sanctification items here. Okay. I think we just add more. Let's just add it all back till we can figure out where we went wrong. Anything else we can get rid of? Gem reserve. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do the gem reserve. Yeah. Cool. As many gems as we can possibly get. I haven't seen one treasure chest for the gems yet. Where are you, gems? There's one. It's like impossible to see. Nice. 500 at a time. You'd think there'd be one. Or two. You could almost just hold down your ultimate button. Yeah. It'll keep respawning. As long as you're evading. An escalating nightmare dungeon. Watchman's key. Cool. Nice. Right. There's only like a few chests though with the gems in them. There's another one. They're like very well hidden. You have to really be looking. I guess makes sense. As you come to the end of the dungeon one. Is that it? Like I want to keep looking. Guess so. Okay. Next is equipment delve. Okay. Let's try the equipment delve. See how that goes. Still just running a lot of gold, eh? Okay. Chests are gold. Give me the money. Here we go. Perfect. I'm not even really interested in doing that. I came to get some gems. The bittersweet end there. We have to clear the entire map. We gotta wait. 22 remain. We gotta do the event whether we like to or not. All the enemies are right here. Really weird that the damage modifier on most items is useless. Very weird. Dungeon loot upgraded. Word. Can't fit that in, eh? Okay. Can I drop anything? Sucks. Can't pick up the hearts. Yeah, this. That was like a one-off situation. Oh. We're red. Heroes Reserve and Lethal Shrines. Okay. Let's see what we get. Still collecting artifacts though. In a materials reserve. Eats iron. Let's go. Okay. It's nice getting some Forgotten Souls back though. They'll start to go quick in the end game. We need diamond. We need to get our diamonds back. You simple stuff. I can explain this build in just a second, guys. And then I'll go through the build planner with you. If you're interested in it. If you guys are interested in getting an explanation on it, let me know. Don't want to bore you and talk your ear off. You guys are already very familiar with the Spiritborn. Oh, we missed some. Oh, right there. Okay. I was like, no. I have to backtrack there. Boop. I feel like we're just getting so much more. Yeah. Bada bing. All right, now we're gonna go fight Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sir Bartok himself. Bartok. He's actually way thicker than dog pods. Sometimes he drops so much stuff, and sometimes he drops absolutely nothing. Wow. Okay. Infernal Horde. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Claw, claw. Wave. Infernal Horde. Titans. Boom, boom. Nothing else? Okay, cool. Ooh, double Herodic Strong Room. Chill, bro. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Can't complain. I mean, for everyone watching right now, if you guys want a brief explanation on how the build works. So this is the Evade Eagle Spiritborn build. How it works is you have the Seeker as your ultimate, you have Armored Hide as your, unstoppable proc, you have Crushing Hands just for another utility to add Gorilla stacks to Dominance. Then you have Thunder Spike, of course. This is what allows us to like multicast Evade and have Evade pretty much on a 0 cooldown. Then we have Counterattack. This gives us a damage multiplier to our critical strike damage. Then we have Scourge. This will help us do another damage multiplier when enemies are crowd controlled. Now on to the most important gear. If you don't have Mythic Uniques, Shroud of False Death is just simply the best in slot for Spiritborn currently. You've got the all stats, max life, and then you get some sweet additive damage and resource regeneration in some cases. And then you also have, 1 to all your passive skills. So I think every class, the best in slot for your chess piece is Shroud of False Death. If you don't have Shroud of False Death, Jansen Shell will do, or any other piece of chess piece, any other armor essentially that gives you some sort of damage reduction and max life would be awesome. And then on the gloves here, we have the every time we cast an ultimate, we deal increased damage. We get another damage multiplier from casting our ultimate, which we're frequently doing with this build. This is the Venomant Brawlers aspect. Then we have Temerity. This pretty much just gives us an all-around damage mitigation. It gives us barrier, keeps our barrier up, but we have some damage multipliers with barrier. But Temerity pretty much gives us, whoa, Vecna's here. Temerity pretty much gives us damage mitigation. Then onto the boots here, what we have is we're extending the cooldown of Scourge, not the cooldown, we're extending the duration of Scourge, because as long as people are affected by Scourge, that means we have we have more that damage multiplier times 50 lasts longer. As you can see here, Scourge gives a times 50 damage multiplier. We did get a cool sanctification on it, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to go over sanctification because sanctification is strictly luck based, and it being luck based means not everyone's going to be able to experience it. Now onto our helmet. Let's go Wushu Nakpa next. We have, so every time that we use our ultimate, we're increasing our main Spirit Hall's potency. Our primary Spirit Hall is Eagle, so our Storm Feather potency is increased every time that we use our ultimate, up to 300%, which is really cool. And then we have Loyalty's Mantle, which is if our base, our primary Spirit Hall and our secondary Spirit Hall match, we get an additional 100% bonus to Storm Feather potency. The other parts where the base spirit and the skills of the base spirit, the cooldown reduction, don't necessarily matter because we're just basically using Evade to cast Storm Feather. So the other two is really good, probably for other builds, but really what we get here is that 100% increased potency to our Storm Feather, right? Which is sitting at a cool 1 million right now. I'll go over in just a second how we get that Storm Feather potency up real quick. Now onto our most important gear, other than the uniques and such, is our rings and our amulet. On our amulet, we're getting the aspect of redirected force, so that our critical strike damage is increased every based on our block chance. And when we use armored hide, we get 100% block chance. So we're getting 100% of the effect of aspect of redirected force to our critical strike damage, if that makes sense. It's just essentially a damage multiplier for critical strike damage. And then we have the aspect of unyielding hit. So whenever we use a gorilla skill, which will be pretty much armored hide or crushing hand at any point, whenever we use that, we increase the base weapon damage that we have. So that will further the damage that we're dealing to enemies. So how it works in Diablo 4, the simplistic lame way of explaining it is all your damage starts at your weapon damage. So your base weapon damage goes into all the damage buckets and multipliers first. So if we increase that, all of our damage is just going up essentially. Then we have the aspect of the conceited aspect, which whenever we have barrier, we deal another damage multiplier while we have barrier active, and we pretty much have barrier up all the time. You can go Earth and Bulwark for ruins too if you want, but not everyone has the Vessel of Hatred expansion, so I thought, you'll have barrier up quite frequently. But that's what we're going there. And now in terms of jacking up the Storm Feather potency, anything that you can put Storm Feather potency on as a temper, you want to put that on that item. So for instance, our gloves, our rings, and our amulet, we put Storm Feather potency, and then we also masterworked our gear to have the crit on Storm Feather potency. Also, when we tempered on Storm Feather potency, we made sure that we got the greater affix version of Storm Feather potency on all our gear. So Storm Feather potency is what we put the most into here, except for this one. This one went to max life. It could have been Storm Feather potency, and that's how the build. That's where all the juice comes from. The build is just having the double Spirit Hall and then having the Loyalty's Mantle and the Wushu Nakpa. That's where you can start. You don't have to worry about anything else too fancy here, but start there and put Storm Feather potency on everything that you can put Storm Feather potency on. Next, we can go onto the Paragon board here. The Paragon board is actually kind of messed up, but what you're looking for is the Legendary board Revealing. This should be Drive. Right now it's Sapping. We don't need Sapping. We're not going a Harmony of Ebawaka build, so we're not benefiting from this right now. We should change this out, which I'll do on the fly, and I'll show you how easy it is. Then we're going Convergence, which is really good because this gives us elemental damage. We're dealing lightning damage with Storm Feather potency, and now we're getting a 50 times multiplier to our lightning damage, which is really cool. Then we have Viscous Shield. This gives us a damage multiplier again while we have Barrier. We have Barrier up all the time, which is awesome. In terms of glyphs, I like Eagle. I like Talon. We get increased critical strike damage with our Eagle skills. Then we have Storm Feather potency. This is probably the most important one that you want to oversaturate. So whatever board you put this glyph on, you want to oversaturate your dexterity node so that you get increased Storm Feather potency. A good starter Spirit is always the best first glyph that you want to go. It just gives you critical strike damage multiplier and then increased, and then you get additive critical strike damage. So it's probably one of the best glyphs that we have. And then we have lightning damage, of course, Filinate, which increases our lightning damage. But what I don't like about this board currently is that we don't need this board. So I'll show you what you can do to fix that. So we could take off all of these nodes, and what we can simply do is we can connect the boards. Now, I think if you hit Control too, if I hit Control left, does it take away all of them? No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that anymore. I'll show you something cool though. So we gotta go and we gotta get rid of this board essentially for this build, and then we can work our way up. Take out all these nodes. I wish there was a way if you just like right click the node here, it would just get rid of the board if you could. But the board that we want for this is not that one. We want Drive. There it is. Okay, probably the best way to do this board. Is there anything? Movement speed's great. It's good. This is the least importance right there. Least of my worries is up top here. I like all this other stuff though. Yeah, so attach the board. Yes, please. Up to our first journey is and should always be to your glyph. Make sure you get both these dex nodes just in case, depending on what you go. Well, actually, we know we're going lightning damage, which, funny enough, Gillinate, this is the one that needs intelligence, right? So what we want to do is we actually want to path with as much intelligence as possible while grabbing intelligence nodes on the way. Right, so just grab every intelligence node that we can, because we get lightning damage for every intelligence node that we go. So it might look a little weird, but worth it. But also keep in mind, you don't want to go too overboard, because you still want to get to all these nodes. Well, we might actually have to take back what we just did there, because we want to get to all of these. The only one I don't care about is that one. Actually, there we go. It actually kind of works out. We lost a little bit of health, but we got everything we really care about, which is the lightning damage being increased, which is good. Just making sure we're not... Yeah, we pretty much got all of them. I wish there was maybe a better way to... Is there a better way so we can save? I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. It's okay. Just get the max life. Total armor. Yeah, we just want to max our moves. I'm pretty sure we're at max move speed right now, so we're not really worried about that. Vulnerable damage is cool. All right, but that's what you want. You want to drive 60 times multiplier from moving, which is really good. So what happened earlier too was that I unslotted my bigger versions of these gems, and then I logged out. Like, worst mistake. Don't ever do that. I logged out and I lost my my epic gems. So my resistances right now are very squishy. Yeah, like we're just hitting 2,000 here. So I got to go farm stuff to we're not even getting into a party here. Let's find a party then. Let's see if anyone's running nightmare dungeons. Escalating nightmare dungeons, torment. No. Let's go find a party again. I mean, I'm even down for Infernal Hordes. Gotta be careful of the party we pick. Yeah, cool. Which we're gonna farm, but so we essentially should have upped our... That putting drive on definitely upped our damage a bit. Well, the Infernal Hordes is open. Definitely upped our damage a bit, because we don't benefit from that other... We don't benefit from the sapping at all. But if you guys have any other questions on the build and how it works, please let me know. Whoa. I'm ready. Cool other trick is when you're in the Infernal Hordes, you gotta have Infernal Horde etiquette. Which essentially means if it's not your key that opened up the Infernal Hordes, you need to... So like I'll say, whose key is it? Whose key? Whose key? All right, someone did it. Here we go. But yeah, the past, like, I don't know, 15 minutes, I just did a little quick summary on the Eagle Evade Spiritborn. If you guys want to see if you guys want like a full detailed build guide, like if I spoke too quickly or whatever, if you guys just kind of like want a build guide, let me know. Let me know in the chat if any of you want to see an Eagle Evade Spiritborn build. It's very similar to the ones in the past, but if you need like a guide or some help, or if you need someone to explain it to, let me know in the chat. I'd be more than happy. It would definitely motivate me to make it too. I know it's kind of late in the season, so I'm kind of hesitant to make build guides at this point because I'm not sure if that's really what people want still. Like, I know there's still a few months left, or a couple months left in the season, so maybe it's not a bad idea. But if you guys want to see the build guide, let me know in the chat. I'd be more than happy to make build guides for you. I also have another 3 builds. I have the Crushing Hands, Payback, and the Rake build that that's fairly strong if you guys want to see something on how that works. And instead of just giving you the build guide, I can actually explain to you why and how the damage works, and you know why you're doing damage. And in some cases, you might be running the build and being like, you know, why am I not doing any damage? And it might be helpful in that regard too. So yeah, feel free to let me know in the chat there, guys, if you want to see it. I know some people, this is live streams are just background noise, and I appreciate that too. So I understand. But it is good to know what the audience wants to, right? It's nice to chime in every so often and hear what you guys have to say about the game. Seems like a lot of you have enjoyed season 11, so that's also a positive, which is really good. But yeah, I'd be more than happy. Which one of the 3 builds would you recommend for the Spiritborn? 3 builds out of Evade. Well, there's a bunch. There's Beastborn, which is the Quill Volley. There's Payback, there's Crushing Hand, there's Rake, and there's Eagle Evade Spiritborn, which I think is pretty good. Unfortunately, Touch of Death and Stinger have a build as well, but they're not as potent as what's currently. But if I had to, the ones you mentioned, out of the ones I mentioned, so Eagle Evade, the one I'm playing right now, is super easy to acquire the gear for. Not the gear for, but it's super easy to build into, especially if you're just starting the game. You can literally go from level 1 to 60 to Torment 4 and Endgame with one build. So if you're just starting out as a new player, or if you want like a super chill build that doesn't have a whole lot of buttons to push and that works, I recommend the Eagle Evade Spiritborn. Currently the strongest build right now is the Payback build. I can show you that right after this. The Payback build is currently the strongest build. It's you're basically a glass cannon though, which means you're very squishy, but you do a lot of damage. So Payback is by far the strongest build currently for Spiritborn. And then somewhere in the middle falls the Crushing Hand build. Crushing Hand is really good, especially if you can scale it with Thorns. And so is Rake. Rake is really good, a really good build too. It can scale with Thorns as well. Stinger and Touch of Death are also really good builds, but they don't. You'll probably be pushing like a pit 90 max. Like for me, if you could push a pit 70 or 80, man, you guys are doing great. Like pushing anything beyond 90 is kind of crazy. I mean, you can do it with the builds. It's not optimal in terms of speed. Also, a lot of the power comes from sanctification this season. So, and you have to sanctify onto your gear the mythic passive. So that, I don't think a lot of players, unless you like this game for like 16 hours a day and then rinse repeat, I don't think you're going to see anything beyond the level 100 pit. So like as like the top of the top, right? If you look at the top builds right now on the leaderboards, every single one has the Grandfather, Starless Skies, Melted Heart, and all those on their gear additionally. So you're running into that factor too. But to answer your question simply, Eagle Evade Spiritborn is a very good strong build that will get you through everything in the game, and so is Payback. Payback will get you through almost everything in the game as well. And same with Crushing Hand and Rake. They might be slightly weaker, but still you'll be able to do boss runs by yourself, and you'll be able to do anything really in the game. You can push through pit. You can get your glyphs to like about level 90, and you'll be laughing. Not necessarily to push the tower though. I don't want to get kicked from this group, but I just haven't published them. I have the builds here. I have all the builds here. I just haven't published them because I haven't made any guides for them, because I wasn't sure if anyone wanted to see guides for this late in the season. I focused more on how-to guides for the season. So I have all the builds there. I just haven't published them yet. If you guys want to see me publish them, let me know. If you guys want a build guide on them, and if you guys need help in that regard, let me know. But I'm sure the build guide's out there already. Someone's already perfected the build. But if you guys like the content though, let me know. I'd love to make build guides for you guys. Yeah, Silver Wolf, I hope that answered your question. I see, thanks. Do you have a build guide for the evade and or... Yeah, I do. Speed farmer not looking to push? Yeah, I have for both, yeah. They're not published yet, so you know what I'll do, Silver Wolf. Seeing as you're still playing, I don't want to make you wait. But what I'll try and do by this weekend is I'll try and have all the build guides out. I'll try and have all the build guides out this weekend. Funny enough, a lot of the builds revolve around the Harmony of Ebawaka and the Rod of Kapaleke, so maybe I can kind of like condense everything into one kind of build guide, and then the Eagle Evade. But yeah, Eagle Evade by far, speed farming is the fastest. You'll definitely be... Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll try to see. I mean, and if you guys and anyone else watching right now, if you guys want any particular build, let me know. The only ones that are the only abilities that are kind of they're okay, but they're not really making... I mean, I'm sure they can if you really like min max, but it's you know, it's probably really gear dependent. Is like abilities like Touch of Death and Stinger were really strong with the Chaos Uniques last season, but you know, everything right now, everything this season is revolving around the core abilities. So Stinger kind of pops up, and so does Touch of Death, because you can make them core abilities, but they're not as strong as abilities like Payback and Crushing Hands. Rake is very strong too. I could actually, what I could do is if I have time after this is done, yeah, if I have time after this is done, I could show you like the Payback build too. It's a glass cannon though, so you will probably you'll probably get worked a lot, but you'll be able to push anything. I mean, the Eagle Evade Spiritborn, you can push anything too. No wrong answer. But have you played Spiritborn every season or just this season? Everyone's playing Paladin, so I assume everyone's playing Paladin, but that's why I didn't make any build guides either. I just figured everyone would be playing the new class. But yeah, you know what, man? If you guys are interested in seeing the builds, yeah, I'll definitely make those builds for you guys. Just let me know. I could do Eagle Evade. I mean, the ones I have done are Rake, Eagle Evade, Crushing Hands, and Payback, which is essentially the same build. It's the same fundamentals. But I could break it down to individual videos for you guys, and I could post it for sure. Another thing too, guys, is we have... I'll wait till this wave is done. I played Spiritborn for half the season, but out of those released so far... Okay, cool. I also have a Discord coming, guys. So we got I'm setting it up right here. It's called the Diablo 4 fam server. We're almost done. Just putting the finishing touches on this, and then I have like a place here where you guys can chat. You could trade gear, you could chat. If you guys are looking for groups for help for anything, if you need help with like any of the classes involved, and then there's just some announcements, giveaways too. We're doing giveaways, which is awesome. I invited my Brody. He's the only member we have right now. I haven't made it public yet, but I'm just putting the finishing touches on it so it's nice and shiny and polished when you guys start. Hopefully you guys can enjoy that. I feel like that'd be super cool for the community to have a Discord server. I think you guys would enjoy that. It's almost up. It's almost, we're just putting the finishing touches on it. I just want to make sure that when you guys join and you're invited, or if you choose to join the Discord, you guys will have I got set up. It's called onboarding. So basically, when you join, it'll kind of put you through a couple of questions to designate you to where you want to go in terms of the channel. I'm gonna put some lo-fi music on there too, if you guys just want to like jam to music and play the game at the same time. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I'm gonna have like a level up system on there. It's gonna be like your run-of-the-mill Discord, but of course it'll be based on the community that's built on this channel too, right? So, which is a pretty dope community, man. Everyone's been pretty chill so far, and it's been a dope experience. Can't complain, man. You guys are awesome, and thank you guys for showing up and showing support tonight too. Really appreciate it. Looks like we got a few likes on the live stream. Means you guys are enjoying it, which is all I need to know. And if you guys like the content, you don't have to like or subscribe. Just simply turn on notifications. That way you guys will know, like whenever I post a video or I go live, you guys will know. I try to live stream every Monday and Tuesday, and then I try to sneak some live streams in on the weekend if I can, which is dope. I really try to get the content out there. Of course, you know, full-time job, you know, kids, family, you know, priorities. You know, I can't post and live stream all the time, but I definitely make an effort to you know, get something out there for you guys. So I appreciate you guys coming through. That's all I'm trying to say. Set the notifications are off. Oh, thanks, man. You don't have to do that, man. Notifications are fine, bro. I understand, you know, subbing is becoming a thing of the past now on YouTube and all that. So I get it. It's just if you guys like the content and like the live streams and you guys need help with anything, man, it's really just to help the community out. And if you guys need help with anything, yeah, that's what I'm here for. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, so cool. Yeah, we're just on the ends here of this. I'm just trying to get my my gems back. I screwed up and I left the game with my diamond gems, the bigger version of these gems sitting on the ground. And I didn't end up getting to keep them, which is okay. But I gotta end the live stream in about 15 minutes or so. It's just you know, wife and kids, gotta put kids to bed, and I got work in the morning. But I will be working on the Discord server in the interim, guys. I'm hoping to have it ready by at least, you know, next week or the end of this month. I just want to be super polished for you guys, so you guys have a great time, and like, you guys can chat there, help each other, trade, you know, get into groups easier, share your highlights and your clips. I think it'd be dope. It'll be open soon. Nice, sounds good. The grand ones, ouch. Yeah, man, it sucks. The grand ones, I lost them. Good thing it wasn't the. I had some other ones too, and good thing I remember to pick them up. But yeah, the grand ones are gone. That's why I had the purples too, the amethyst. Ooh, you got a triple GA. What the heck? Whoa, I didn't even open that. I guess I did. Hold on, we gotta get rid of this stuff. How many gem fragments do we get? We were at like, oh, that's decent. It's like an easy 5K there. Okay. Pole arms. We have so many pole arms. I'm more concerned about like rings and gems at this point. Anyways, I can show you guys a couple of other builds too. I can let me equip the rake build. That one still needs some polishing, but I think it'd be a good way to figure it out. Oh, it looks like most everyone enjoyed the season, which is dope. It's good. Glad to hear it, man. It's definitely been a fun one, right? It's amulet. No. Amulet. Ah, it's good, but that greater affix being on damage is just doo-doo. 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 Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of this. Don't need any of it. Let's get rid of what's in her. Okay, cool. So Infernal Hordes could probably lead to. I'm gonna overwrite this now because I don't know what happened, but anyways, here's Tox. Is this the here? This is the Rake version. Accept social. Leave the party. So I'll show you a version of what this looks like. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice, I hope. Yeah, that sucks. The big gems, man, are just gone. And then yeah, table 12. So you're super squishy. Well, I'm extra squishy now because I what's it called? Super squishy now. So this gives me ultimate. No, I don't want ultimate cooldown. No. That's not correct. We need overpower. Do we need Zan? No, Puck. Puck. And then we need avoid damage. I haven't played this build in so long with overpower. There's no actual thorns coming from this, is there? Yeah, okay. Or convergence. Yeah, good. Service question. Is the payback? Is this is a rake. This is rake. Save the best for last. I only got about 15 minutes here, so I don't even know if this is actually up to snuff, but we'll should be. Yeah, we got hella maximum resource. Let's try. We'll speed run it to a 90 first, and then we'll try and push it to 100. We don't. I think attack speed would be beneficial here. Yeah. So this is the rake version of the build. After the emissary. Oh yeah, this is a. Yeah, often. There's another pair of boots I have as backup, just in case we need the. Yeah, just in case. Is this what we want? I don't think so. Is this what we want? Is it not the other way around? Because we want thorns, right? We'll try both. We'll try both. I don't remember exactly what the Spirit Hall configuration was, but we'll try both. Let's see the numbers first before we jump to any conclusions. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. It should be. Yeah, it should be this. I think this is what it should be. Let me try. I'll try both. Let's run it back in a 90 first. It should be relatively quick. I'll make sure everything's good thing, because I know Crushing Hand and Payback are good, because those are that's my favorite Spirit Hall is the this is. Let's see how this works. I'll see if I'm just want to make sure I have the right Spirit Hall, because the Spirit Hall configuration matters too, right? Can't. I mean, it's not horrible, but I know it can do more damage than this. So I think it's. Yeah, I think it's Eagle Evade. Yeah, I think it is the other way around. It's the resolve stacks. I've seen other rake build that uses Gorilla Main and Eagle off. Yeah. Let's see. It's the vulnerable application that I want. I think that's why. I think that's what I did. It's because I wanted to apply vulnerable. That vulnerable application matters, but what did I end up settling on? Prodigy's Tempo. You could also just go Vital Strikes, but Prodigy's Tempo is really good when it comes to cooldown. So hold on, let's give this a go. Spirit Halls matter, yeah. So I make sure that it's perfect. So I like the ability to make them vulnerable. I feel like that just does more damage. Feels like it. Let's do. We'll do two clear times, right? We'll try 2 different clear times. It might be the thorns damage, right? But then we have to look at scaling our. We have to put our glyphs to be a little different. If we're gonna scale with thorns, we gotta change up our glyphs, right? Which seems like we could probably benefit from here. But I'm seeing like billions pop up on the screen too, so. It's just the resolve stacks don't matter if we're not going. We're not going colossal as our glyph. I mean, for a 90, it feels kind of slow. I mean, it is doing billions of damage when it works. It might actually be beneficial to. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, like, and there's no sanctification on the gear. Like, there's no sanctification making this any better. Like, everything I have is either, like, increased quality, or it might have some random legendary power on it, but nothing, like, build defining. But yeah, it does work. It's just I'm trying to figure out what's better. Do we leave Scourge there? What I think is really nerfing the build right now though is Path of the Emissary. Like, this is a great item, but yeah, it's doing work. I mean, it's doing all right. Seeing the billions pop up, I think we're in a good neighborhood for damage. Okay. I wonder if we scale it with thorns. I want to switch up and see what happens if we scale it with thorns. It's just we have to find a way to apply vulnerable if we do that. Yeah, it's pretty strong. I give it an A for approval. It's also good to see the single target damage. I just like the Eagle main because we get the vulnerable application. But then I like the Eagle secondary too because we get the every other attack is a critical strike, which might matter more if we scale Thorns. So I think if we're going full-blown Thorns, yeah, that's what we do. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow too, guys. If you guys want to tune in, again, don't have to like or subscribe. Just turn on the notifications if you're just tuning in. I should be going live tomorrow and hopefully a little bit of a longer stream. We'll see if I can start a little bit earlier, around like 5:30 or 6. Again, I'm from Canada, so everything that I say is East Coast, EST. So whatever that translates to you, it's pretty cool. But I just want to say I appreciate everyone showing up tonight, man. We got 13 people watching Diablo 4 live right now, which is sweet. So it's really means a lot to me. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying the show so far, which is cool. So tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll start the stream off with the rake build, and I can go a little bit more in depth because I only got about 8 minutes left here before my time is up, and I gotta go be a family man. Yeah, between 5 and 6 p.m. EST. Yeah, that's when I usually start. So whatever that translates to you, that's, yeah, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. I'm from Ontario, Canada. So EST. So like places like Florida and I think New York we're relatively on the same. Yeah, so if you're from the States, we're relatively on the same line. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. It's chipping away, but like I'm seeing bees. As long as I see bees on the screen, I'm okay. I like to consider myself a casual blaster, and you know, seeing bees on the screen and hitting a 90 pit is an accomplishment. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Everything's looking great. Boom, 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 boom. So sweet. Yes, these resolve stacks. That's why I was doing this. Okay. From Europe, sick, bro. That's dope. I've been to only place I've been to Europe is Greece, and Greece was a beautiful, beautiful place. Let me set my beautiful place. It's the only place I've ever been to in Europe. I'd go again in a heartbeat. Non-physical damage for convergence is good. We're doing more physical damage. Oh yeah, this don't need this. Crit strikes is good. This is good, but we could do nice. I've been to Greece as well though. I'm from Denmark. Okay, cool, sick. Denmark's dope. Yeah, I've never been to Denmark, but yeah, Greece is where I went, and it was a beautiful time. I had a really good time. So we're just gonna try and scale it with. We're gonna try and scale the build now with thorns. You probably don't need viscous shield. Then we could probably go something else. And then so crit damage is good. Thorns, and then is there a way? If I take off non-physical damage, non-physical, 45, and there should be one more up here, 48. Maybe one a two, or one a two-y. One a two-y. It's not full, but it's not horrible either. I suppose another non-physical somewhere. Just give it back. All right. Interesting though. Yeah. I mean, it's a good node. I'd rather put physical damage in there. Just got better multiplier. Maybe. Maybe we'll try that. 5% attack speed. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to. I want to try the Thorns version out of this, and then I'm gonna call her a night. So boom, boom. Then we have no way of applying vulnerable. You have no way of applying vulnerable. I swear there was a way to do it in the abilities. If we have a pull on. Yeah, okay, so this might be a little slower. Let's try it out. I'm just going to try and see if we can help faster, and then I'm going to call it. From Europe, yeah, very nice. I've been to Greece as well. Putting in 240% porn takes a little time. Yeah, it does. So yeah, Paragon, it does take a little while, you know. Once you get 250, though, you get the achievement, which is pretty sweet. So I'm just trying to see if scaling it with Thorns is the way to go. The thing with Thorns is when the overpower procs, it's a lot of damage, right? But before that, it's, yeah, we're super squishy too. Yeah, I kind of prefer the non-Thorns version of the build. That way you don't have to really commit to. Yeah, no, there's no way. The extra resolve stacks give us yeah, I think that there's no way. The extra resolve stacks also give us damage mitigation, right? So I like, so we can go back from this to this, and then we can do something like this. I like the bonus of this. I like this bonus. Right? It just cranks the damage there. And we don't need to overinvest in dexterity here either. And then we can put this here. And then we can fill out all the dex nodes we possibly can. Still more. Still. Yeah, right? Yeah. Just gives us so much more critical strike damage. Boom! Look at that. So the resolve stacks that we're getting here, oh yeah, good. So if from here, you gain resolve stacks naturally, but you gain an additional 2 here, right? And as you gain resolve stacks, you get damage mitigation. And because of the Shadowfall's death, we also get additional, right? So we get damage reduction per resolve stack that we have on top of what it already provides. So okay, this is the last speed trial here. One more try. I've literally got 1 minute to go. I just want to see if the damage is a lot different when you don't have to scale with Thorns. Payback scales with Thorns really well because the aspect naturally gives echo damage Thorns. So this is way cleaner. Yeah, so straight from Thorns, It's also good that you can apply vulnerable to the enemies, so I'm still as squishy, but because I'm clearing the enemies faster, I don't have to worry about standing too long in one spot. Because in the game, you know, they made it so that you have to constantly be moving in order to do damage. But look how fast we're going now. Just switching up the board a little bit with the glyphs to maximize the potential of the nodes is really important to, like, I've literally been maining Spiritborn since season, I want to say 9. I used to play a lot of Druid and mixed up. I used to mix between Spiritborn and Rogue, but definitely switching up these glyphs really helped out. Yeah, offense is the best defense in Diablo 4. Especially if you're not like a person that plays, you know, all the time. You kind of like just kind of play when you have the time. It's if you want a good defense, just be able to clear really quickly, because you not having to stand still is really good. Especially how they changed everything. Because some maps you enter and everything just kind of destroys you, and then some maps you enter and you kind of glide through it. It's not always like, you know, on and off like that. It's mixed up, of course, but like, yeah, the faster you're clearing things, no matter how squishy you are, the better. Because, yeah, the best defense is offense in this game. Season 10 was my favorite for that exact reason, man. Just being able to chaos uniques, being able to make like crazy builds was just so much fun. Like unreal builds. Yeah, it's just so much better with this. But like, yeah, you're usually pushing like a pit 90 with this. You're able to collect and get whatever you need. It's you'll be able to do boss fights by yourself, all that stuff. The only thing I might switch up here is the Path of the Emissary boots. Like, I know it's increasing my core damage, but I'd rather have Duelist on or something different. Maybe even the Scourge boots, just simply to just give me more attack speed or something. I feel like the 300% core damage is awesome, but my light keeps flickering. I gotta check them. I think Vecna's close, man. Yeah, this is way faster than Thorns. It does more damage effectively. Yeah, pretty good. Just chewing through these guys with Rake. Like I could probably, oh, I could play around more with the Thorns and see what happens. Looking forward to seeing your Rake build, that's for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, for sure. Well, I'll get the evade. I'll get all the builds I have in the armory, the ones that I think are the most successful and the ones that are working. Crushing Hand, I think if I had to place it, it'd be payback, evade. That's kind of tied. Evade and payback are really strong. So I'd be like, yeah. So I play the top builds are evade and payback, and then it would be Rake second, and then Crushing Hand third. But I'm sure there's ways to scale Crushing Hand a lot better so that it does more damage. But what I leave out of my build is I try to make it not impossible for the player. I try to make it accessible to casual players and blasters. You know, so my builds are my guides are a little different. I'd rather show you than tell you what to do. I like to show people what to do and how it works, and then I always publish the build guide. But I feel like it's my duty to make the build guide and publish it for everyone to see. Just gotta hit some good crit here. So clear speed better, but the single target damage is it's still hitting billions. What am I talking about? Gotta hit those big billions. Pretty good. It works. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Can we get away with upgrade? No, it's 45%. No way. Okay, let's upgrade these. Just gonna upgrade these till 90. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that does it for the live stream. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone that coming through. It kind of went over my time here by 4 minutes, but that's okay. I'm sure you guys appreciate the live stream, guys. Really appreciate you guys coming through and dropping some likes on the live stream. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. Silver Wolf, thank you for coming through and chatting with your boy, man. And thanks for subbing, bro. You didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. Again, guys, just turn on notifications. I should be live again tomorrow, and I'll be running it back on the Rake build specifically, and maybe we'll get into the other builds. And then I'll start getting some build guides together for you just to round out the season. You know, anyone that's still playing or struggling, can't get the T4 and can't push through bosses, and you know, you guys are having your issues with that, hopefully these build guides will be able to help you, and I'll be able to explain to you how these build guides work. But anyways, again, thank you guys so much. Just a couple of notes here. I got the builds already. I just need to, you know, I just need to edit them, make sure that the Paragon boards are right and everything's okay, and then I can publish them for you. Also, again, we got the Discord coming up soon, guys. So if you guys are interested in a Discord server, I got it. It's coming. It's on the way. I just want to put the final polishes on it, and you know, that way it's super clean when you guys join it. Then also too, again, I also have my battle tag above the webcam there, so if you guys want to hit me up on Battle.net, add me as a friend. It would be dope. Anytime I'm on, if you guys need help, you guys can always ask me for help, and I have no problem like blasting and running you guys through anything that this game has to offer. But that's it for me, guys. That's it for the spiel. I really hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Again, Silverwolf, thank you so much, man. I will have a good night. I hope you have a good night too. I'm your bro Jadiro. Sign up for now. Peace.